want to go over some of the benefits to the Bucktail vise here from Stinson Products. What it is it's basically a vise that holds coils that people use to tie marabou tails or tinsel tails for making musky bucktails. It will hold anything from just under 3/16 coil up to just over 1/4 inch coil. Some of the features are, it has an adjustment screw here, so we can adjust it smaller or larger depending on the size coil that you're going to use. And then we have the jack screw in the back, which applies the tension. This little O-ring in the back here keeps the jaws in position while it's loose so it doesn't slide around. Makes it a little bit faster for loading and unloading in the loose position. The vise is fully rotational. Has a tension screw here. We can loosen the tension screw and the jaw rotates 360 degrees without having to unclamp the coil. So the coil never has to move, just the vise does. Now you can apply a light amount of pressure and just tie and turn as you go, or you can fully lock it down, do your tying, loosen it, turn it 90 degrees, apply more material, tie, rotate, whichever you prefer. One of the other features that we just added recently is for some of the guys that tie really long tails, especially with tinsel. What tends to happen is the tinsel tends to hang down below, gets kind of unruly, gets in the way. So what we've added is this material holder here. I'll show you how this works. So if we have some really long tinsel here, I'll try to tie it offset a little bit so to kind of exaggerate the point. So in a normal situation, that tinsel would just be hanging down, and then as you rotate it around, it kind of gets in the way, gets tangled up with everything else. With the material holder, what we can do is as we tie this stuff, we can just tuck it down inside the material holder here, and that's going to keep it out of the way, keep it nice and tidy, and makes it a little bit easier for tying when you go to the next batch of material. Now this is normally not the type of material I'd be making bucktails with, but it's just using this for illustration purposes. Shows up really well on the camera. It's a little bit too thick for what we normally would use. That's about it. Some of the other benefits to the vise are it's made out of 420 stainless steel, so it should last a long time. It'll never rust. It's built super strong and should last years and years to come. Thanks.